fishermen community of Kolis residing in the coastal areas of Maharashtra. They often dance with a straw basket that contains the fish they catch for the day. The dancers move in unison and portray instances like rowing a boat and casting net to fish. Let's enjoy a lively and upbeat dance by students of Nrityanjali Dance School.
May I request everybody to be seated and enjoy the performances. All the kids have put in a lot of effort to bring this entertainment to all of you. So can you please encourage them by being seated and enjoying the show. Thank you.
What a powerful and alluring performance. Music is the greatest form of communication in the world. Even if people don't understand the language that you're singing in, they still know good music when they hear it. I totally agree, especially instrumental music because it can spread international language. Let's sway to the tunes Maguri played on violin. It's a snake tune called Nagaswaram. How about a patriotic song before that? Sri Narsimhangaru and his son Sri Ram will play Sare Jahan Se Acha, written by poet Muhammad Iqbal. The music was composed by Pandit Ravi Shankar Ji, followed by Nagaswaram. Please be quiet and enjoy the performance.
Hello.
Please don't talk.
No, don't say that. Are you all enjoying that? Hope you're all enjoying the performances. Are you all having a good time? Can you give the participants till now, whoever has participated, a good applause? Thank you. Mic not working. Maybe let's hear some couple of jokes by the time the technical issues are sorted out.
Okay, this is for everyone who is participating in Geography B. Okay, what is round at each end and high in the middle?
So they are going to ask questions. If anyone can answer, they can just answer from your place, okay?
What is round at each end and high in the middle? Okay.
Good job. Ohio, yeah.
Okay. What do you call the little rivers that flow into the Nile? What do you call the little rivers that flow into the Nile? juveniles. Okay. Are you ready? Are you good? Are you ready? Are they ready or not? I'm so confused. Let's keep going. Okay, go. Okay. Why did the dog go to college? No. Say it louder. To become a graduated symbol. Try to say it. Just say it, yeah. To become a graduated symbol. I want to quit. Okay, I know. Can we not do this one? Okay. Okay. Just pick one. Do it. Okay. Who was Mississippi married to? Mr. Sippy. Okay, no. Okay. You have to be loud.
Okay, we are ready for our next performance. It's the violin recital. Enjoy, sit back and enjoy the recital.
First we are going to play Sare Jahan Se Acha. Next, we are going to present Nagin tune, which is called Magudi in South India.
done. Now let's welcome the students of Nrityanjali Dance School to perform Kalari Payattu from Kerala. This martial art form is considered to be the oldest combat system in the world. Kalari combines steps and postures of animals to create an intense fighting environment. Dancers imitate the 8 animal postures: elephant, horse, lion, boar, snake, rooster, cat, and fish. This martial art form takes years to master, and each style has its own power combination, function, and effectiveness. Let's sit back and enjoy Kalari Payattu. Please stay quiet during the performance. Thank you.
May we all be silent and let the participation begin. Thank you. Friends, are we ready for Maitri Bhajata? Okay, thank you.
They started. Go ahead. Maitri Bhajata Akhila Jayatri Maitri Bhajata Akhila Jayatri Atma Vadeva Paranavi Pashyata Atma Vadeva Paranavi Pashyata Yutam Tyajata Spardam Tyajata Yutam Tyajata Spardam Tyajata Tyajata Parishva Kramamakramam Tyajata Parishva Kramamakramam Maitri Bhajata Akhila Jayatri Maitri Bhajata Akhila Jayatri Janani Prithvi Kamadhukaste Janani Prithvi Kamadhukaste Janako Devaha Sakala Dayalu Janako Devaha Sakala Dayalu Damyata Data Dayalvam Janata Damyata Data Dayalvam Janata Shreyo Bhuyat Sakala Jananam Shreyo Bhuyat Sakala Jananam Shreyo Bhuyat Sakala Jananam Shreyo Bhuyat Sakala Jananam Shreyo Bhuyat Sakala
Thank you. That was a beautiful message to cultivate friendship and humility. May all people of this world be happy and prosperous. That was the last performance for this evening, the cultural part of the program. I hope you all enjoyed the program. Did you all have a good time? So that applause goes to the artists anyhow. So I would like to thank all the participants who put a lot of effort to make this evening so special for us. It was brilliant, just fantastic evening, full of entertainment. Now we'll take a short break, a 5-minute break, and get ready to begin the most exciting part of this evening, that is, anyone knows? Award ceremony. I know you all are excited, so we'll take a short break and we'll begin the award distributions quickly. Okay?
Just don't talk in them. Are they all live? Hold them down. Let me just make sure. Testing. 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 Yeah, they're all live. Thank you. Thank you. Try not to press the bottom because the bottom is what turns on. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And do not press the bottom. Otherwise it'll turn off. Oh, it's alright.
Testing.
Hello everyone.
Testing.
We need some parents to help us take the kids for the award ceremony.
Testing.
Can I have few parents up here so that I can talk to you about the ushering? Whoever wants to volunteer, please help us here. Thank you.
Testing.
Testing.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
Okay, we get it. They're tested and they are working. Thank you. Or hold it like this with your hand over it. National anthems. I know.
I think that's gonna be like, oh my god, this is
And I hope we have to sing them.
we failed it.
Everyone's gonna be like, bro. People are gonna be like, seriously?
Testing.
I know.
The what person? Where's your mic?
Oh, sorry. Did you just say sorry for me?
Testing.
Sorry. I know, but did you say sorry I don't want to.
You're welcome. Testing.
No, just in case. Just like go into it like super loud. Everyone would get so annoyed and then like I hate mine. They're so big.
I love yours.
You like big earrings? What?
Yes.
I like those medium ones. Yeah, I love so oh my god. It's like it's like those
You know, literally my mom's heard it more than I have.
I like have them, but they're not like lines like that. They're like in yeah.
Well, I like those better.
So me and Snake, we do this thing where like when we have a song stuck in our head, we just like type it all out and like send it to
All
her.
of those,
And then like we finish the whole
she like
song.
makes them and she's so good at them.
Okay.
She puts like little beads on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she gives them to me for free. She gave me like this many when my grandma came.
Cool.
Sorry. When are we gonna do it?
Sing while they're giving the award. So they're focused on the award, not on singing.
Testing. Testing.
Hello? Hello? That's not even like anything. I know. But yeah, I just realized this thing is
Testing, 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 okay. Testing, testing, testing.
Hello.
Ask my mom. Ask her. Ask God. Ask God. Hello. I just realized. I mean, Ashka just pointed out that we're speaking like and tell that like they can do today's weather. There's actually 70. If you go upstairs, there's like 10% of rain. And that's really 70 chance percent of rain.
Okay, so it's basically like you can go to anywhere and play whatever you want.
I think that's why they have all the kids.
I walked into the church last in the Christian room, and they actually had like a book stand and everything. Yeah, we were about to practice there, me and Amelia, but then we're like, no, it's not right.
If you like dogs. I like the look.
Hello, hello. Can you all please quiet please? Can I have senior science students? Can you please form a line towards your right side? Senior science B. Please form a line.
Are you pressing the button? No. Don't just bring the pen. My thing is off. Oh, it's alright. Mine's off. Because you just what? Yeah. Bring only the Janaga. Do you have the American one memorized? I just Okay, fine. You bring both papers. Don't bring the whole stand. Okay? Because we already memorized. Wait, so are we learning paper? I'm not. If you don't know it, then you know. But then why do we do this? I want to know this, but I can't do both. It's like a sheet. You have to. No, it's gonna look ugly. I mean, I kind of know it. Maybe. Wait, Ananya. How's she gonna do the salute thing? Huh? She has a mic in her hand and she has to do the salute. How is she gonna hold it? Fine, bring the stand, but just put it just in front of you. She can do it with this hand. Right? No. It's fine. I think I know. I kind of know it. Take the stand. I don't want to take it anymore. Yeah. It's okay if you just put the stand just in front of you. Yeah, we can't take chances. Okay, you want to share with us because I don't want to. I'm in the middle. Can we just go up there and be like, wait, are you next to it? She has a question. Auntie, can I say please stand for the national anthem? What? Can I say please stand for the national anthem? It's okay. Let's just start. You have to say it.
No.
Testing.
Could ask, tell them.
I have a feeling like my hair is always messed up. Yeah, same. Oh, yours isn't messed up. Amelia, scoot over. Amelia. Yours is on. Can you hear it?
Testing.
Yeah. Are you gonna stand on this? Stand. Hold it with your left arm. Yeah, like so. Or Amelia. You just stand in the middle so it doesn't move. Okay. Or we can keep this thing in it. Amelia. Keep no. We'll keep the thing in the middle. If you don't stand straight up. Yeah. Look at the camera. Just stand somewhere. Okay, guys. Give some space. We have to do the salute. Okay. I got this. Where's my mom? She needs space. Wait, is it? Do you have space? Oh, do I have to go. I can't.
Dear friends, it's time to begin the award ceremony. May I have your attention? Can we all be seated? Can you all please take seats and maintain silence? Thank you. Paropakartham idam shariram. This body of ours is meant to serve others. In the eternal words of Gandhiji, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. We give back because it teaches us to find compassion within ourselves and to stay attached to the values that are linked to the common good. Good evening, friends. Our honored founder, Dr. Chitturi, well-acclaimed chief guests, the guests of honor, committee members, volunteers, parents, kids, and everyone who's present here. I would like to start by stating that it's a great honor for me to stand in front of you at the 26th Finals Nationals being conducted at the College Park, University of Maryland College Park. It's a glad welcome we bring to you this evening, filled with desires, hopes, and dreams we all share. North-South Foundation is a volunteer-driven non-profit organization striving to contribute to the development of poor and needy people in India. It is a great platform not only for a scholarly development of an individual, but development of a complete persona. We at North-South Foundation can't do this alone. We thank each one of you who has helped us by contributing to make a positive impact in the lives of economically challenged children and their families in India, and at the same time helping us bring out excellence in kids in US. Without taking much of your time, we will begin the event by singing National Anthem of United States and the National Anthem of India. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the National Anthem. We need to maintain silence to pay respects to our nation. Please rise for our Indian National Anthem.
Thank you.
Can you help them? Whoever is taller, can you go to the back? Move back.
Can you move back? Move back, please. The taller kids move back.
Come. Shorter kids to the front. Can you, taller ones, move back?
ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే వీళ్ళందరూ వెళ్ళిపోతారా, వెళ్ళిపోయిన తర్వాత అనౌన్స్ చేస్తారా 10th నుంచి ర్యాంక్స్,
Step back.
వీళ్ళందరూ బ్యాక్ వస్తారు.
కొంచెం వెనక్కి వెళ్తారు అండ్ నేను వీళ్ళలోంచి 10 కదా. So, all of you at the count of 3, can you please look up so that they can take the photos? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So can you all now step 5 steps back, just like that. Go walk back. So now we can announce the awards. Thank you. So we begin with the 10th rank, Anuprabha Dandapat, 10th rank, Senior Science B. Dandavat. You have the 10th place. You won the 10th place. Congratulations. She's not able to believe herself. 9th place goes to Vishal Suresh. Vishal Suresh. Okay. 8th place goes to Srikar Venkatesh. Srikar Venkatesh. Okay. 7th place goes to Rohan Tamil Venkatesh. Rohan Tamil Venkatesh. Who's your brother? Who? Rohan? Okay. So Rohan's brother wants to take his trophy. Sixth place goes to Soham Suraj Saraf. Soham Suraj Saraf. Fifth place goes to Vikas Tautam. Vikas Tautam. Fourth place goes to Sukrit Reddy Velmineti. Sukrit Reddy Velmineti. Third place goes to Shreya Mogulotu. Shreya Mogulotu. It's a proud volunteer and a parent. Second place goes to Sai Pranav Kosuri. And the science champion of this evening is Om Dugineni.
Ask all the prize winners to meet me here.
Can you all move to the center so they can take a picture with you? Yeah. To the front. Can you move to the front? Okay, so now all the participants, they exit the stage from here, and the top 10 rankers will go and meet Mr. Chanchal backstage.
Yeah, you can go.
They're going to get some instructions for the phase 3 performance phase.
So these four can meet us backstage if they are here. These four.
Okay.
Aditya, these four. Those are the top 14, so we have got only 6.
Okay.
So these four can meet me here backstage.
Okay. So there is an announcement. So we would like to do the phase 3 of senior science B with the first top 14 contestants, 14 ranks. So I would like Aditya Kondepudi, if he is there in the audience, please come backstage. Sharwani Vadlamani, Ananya Vinay, Anish Goswami. If you are here in the audience, please meet Dr. Chanchal backstage. I will read the names again. Aditya Kondepudi, Sharwani Vadlamani, Ananya Vinay, Anish Goswami.
Thank you.
We'll continue with the, can we all please be seated? Silence. Please be silent. Can you all maintain silence? It's equally exciting for all the other Bs, the student participants who have put in a lot of efforts and won the trophies. So please be encourage others. Thank you. I would like to continue with the awards distribution with essay writing. I would like to invite Ms. Kelsey Berkeley from AOPS up on stage to distribute the essay writing awards. I would like to invite the essay writing finalists to come up on stage. Essay writing finalists, please. And then after essay writing, we will continue with the public speaking awards. If the kids from public speaking participation, can they please line up? While we are doing the essay writing awards, can the public speaking finalists please line up? Can we all please maintain silence so that everybody is able to hear the announcements? Can we have the public speaking finalists' names? Do we have any more public speaking finalists in the audience? Please come up on stage. This is everybody who participated in the public speaking contest today. If anyone from this list is available here, please come up on stage. So now we will announce the ranks. Third rank goes to they give top 3. Can we please maintain silence? I don't think I should be reminding all of you, so please maintain silence so that it's encouraging for the kids and the proud parents. Thank you. Third place goes to Aditi Sridhar. Second place goes to Palak Mehta. And the essay writing champ for this evening is Anirudh Iyer. Anirudh L. Iyer. Do we have Anirudh Iyer in the audience? Okay. Can we take a group photo? Congratulations, all the winners. You can all exit from here and go back to your seats. Thank you. If you have participated, you can continue. That's good. We now proceed to the Public Speaking Awards. I call up everybody who has participated in public speaking to come up on stage. Essay writing is over. They also participated in public speaking, so they are staying here. I would like to request Ms. Vidhi Goshalkar to come up on stage to distribute the Public Speaking Awards. Ms. Vidhi is from Finis Academy. She is a life skills coach for the past 18 years and trains teens in confidence building, public speaking, self-esteem, leadership programs in Michigan. So the third place for public speaking goes to Mahati Mangipudi. Second place goes to Shaurya Mehta. First place goes to Izam Karukapadat. Sorry. Congratulations, everybody. Yeah, you can now exit and go back to your seats.
Is there any reason why they're exiting from center?
That's what was planned.
No, it was all planned to go from the other side.
No, Venkat said they go from here, so should I ask them to go from here? That's what I was also thinking.
Yes, you should. I mean, what happens now when they block the whole area?
Exactly. I was saying the same thing, but they wanted to do it like this.
No, I just don't understand. I told earlier in the morning, you had an understanding that, you know, it would be on the
They
other
changed
side.
it in the afternoon.
And when I asked him, he said, Shailaja has changed it. So
No.
That's
I'm
it.
not at all of the idea of going
know.
from here because that blocks even the photos.
Yeah, we'll tell them to, you know, direct them to the other side.
So next now, should I continue with
Speeches,
A and Ramchandran? I have to invite them, right? So Chalsani is here. Mr. Chalsani is here.
Yeah. So Ramchandran also here. Sahi. And Bill Drayton is also here. He was here at least, unless they went to the bathroom.
Okay.
Junior science की डालेगी.
No, we have time now. We have
We
lot
have
of
time. We
speeches.
have time for that. And also, don't let the parents come close.
I have announced. We'll go over the rules now. Okay?
Yeah. So they have to be away and not anywhere.
Naveen, can we put up the rules slide once? I would like to go over the rules. The things to make a note of. Friends, we would like to remind you and request you about few things. Please maintain silence. Keep your cell phones turned off. There are some books that are placed in all the seats, rows. Please do not touch them. And also, please be respectful of the premises. Keep it clean. Mainly, the main request is to all of you maintain silence. I would now request, now we are going to take a small break from the awards distribution, and I request North-South Foundation Chairman, Mr. Rao Chalsani, to come up on stage. Can you say a few words? You want to speak? Say something?
This is a big place. It handles about 500 people, it looks like.
It's like left hand doesn't know what right hand is doing. That's what it is.
Last minute discussion. So
we had an order, and then, you know, people change. They don't. Tell them it's going to come.
We are going to have some guest speakers and some speeches from our founder and keynote speakers. So we are going to take a small break from the awards distribution. Can you all please be seated? No, it's not. We are not doing the awards now. We have some speeches and some presentations that will follow. Can we all please be seated and maintain silence? I hand over the mic to Dr. Chalsani, Mr. Chalsani.
thank you very much. Can I get your attention, please? Hello? Can you hear me? Can I get your attention, please? It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ramachandra, who I immensely like for what he has done. Mr. Ramachandra heads the Academic Division of Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti as Joint Commissioner, covering 632 schools and about 250,000 students. Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti in India is mandated by the central government as part of Human Resource Development Ministry to provide quality modern education in educational residential schools free of cost to talented children predominantly from the rural area irrespective of their socio-economic background. Mr. Ramchandra is a graduate in business management from Mysore University, postgraduate in commerce from Mangalore, and has a law degree from Delhi University. Mr. Ramachandra attended the Educational Leadership and Management Development programs at Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, Lucknow, and Kolkata. He is associated with Navodaya Vidyalayas for over 27 years and handled various academic and administrative assignments. Mr. Ramachandra served the Curriculum Development and Textbook Writing Committee of NCERT for Information and Communication Technology in schools and led a team for the development of textbooks and workbooks for the same in School Education of Government of Karnataka. He has been a visiting trainer in administrative matters for various educational institutes. He was instrumental in creating a popular platform for performing arts and fine arts in schools. Mr. Ramachandra has actively worked in strategic collaboration with public school systems in the United Kingdom, Japan, and Germany. He has also worked as registrar for Indian Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore, and head of administration in Institute for Stem Cell Science and Regenerative Medicine under the Department of Biotechnology. He maintains a deep interest in quality improvements in schools and strategic development. Mr. Ramachandra is a proud son of India, made in India to serve India, and is doing a superb job of it with total dedication. Mr. Ramachandra, we are honored to have you as our chief guest, and we're very interested, looking forward to your comments, sir. Please.
Good evening to all. In this temple of prayer, I am honored to share the moment with brilliant kids around us and three great personalities. Bill Drayton, who has led the way for social entrepreneurship, and the great personality, Mr. Ratnam, who has initiated this great foundation, North-South Foundation, with a great mission of identifying the talent, recognizing them, training them, and supporting them with human values. I'm equally honored to remember Mr. Rao Chalasani, who has a great vision of supporting the children in my system where I work, for contributing to the society, with a future vision of value establishment in the society. I come from a system which gives a residential education with a focus on quality to the children who are predominantly from the rural areas. In India, 30 years ago, the system was conceived to develop the citizens with high value, greater intellect, and stronger commitment for the society. This has run for 3 decades, and a lot of systems have been working to support this whole organization. As Mr. Rao has revealed it, it has 660 schools now with 250,000 students. The government is supporting these children with the hope that the children passing out this system will be able to find solution for the societal development in future. I am specifically recollecting this and repeating this even after Mr. Rao has introduced this, for linking the occasion we are celebrating today. High order, potentially intellect and talented children are around us. You all have been participating in this high-spirited contest, which gives a platform to understand the world, its varieties, and also to feel the competition amongst the super talented. For this reason, I am really honored today to be with you all. North-South Foundation is we met the North-South Foundation officials through Rao Chalasani 3 years ago to have a understanding of supporting the children with a basic training on maths, science, and English. The basic question comes is whether these subjects are not taught in the classes. It is. But the greater part of the support has been towards creating a better foundation for the students, and having associated with the North-South Foundation, Navodaya children have been greatly benefited, and I'm quite sure that they would slowly raise up to the contest levels for the period to come. Now that it is around 3 years experiment, we started with limited schools in 2015. And now we have been able to cover almost all the schools in the country, spread across the country in all the states. I was just getting some reflections from some of the students who have faced in the previous years this contest. The feeling of the students altogether boils down to a single sentence, that it is always better to have a global understanding of the standards. We have taken this. Mr. Rao Chalsani is supporting from day in and out to grow from strength to strength. On behalf of my organization, I take the pride in thanking Mr. Rao Chalsani and his whole organization led by Mr. Ratnam. We are very grateful to you, sir. The children have been really lucky to have a platform which works at the global level. This is a better platform for us, and we deeply commit that we will be able to take this forward. What we essentially feel that the children who get quality support would have a greater responsibility towards the society. It's very great feeling today. I was quizzed to respond on a question from Dr. Bill Grayton today, what the Navodaya children do after passing out. How are they connected to the society? I did speak to him on this, but so providentially, we got an evidence amongst the participants here. One of the parents who studied in Navodaya, we could meet, and he could also reply back to him. We have this support. I am confident that the children who get the support from North-South Foundation will definitely be able to commit back to the society and do help the generation to come in whatever the way it is possible and whatever the talent they carry with them. I thank this opportunity given to me on this occasion. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramchandra. Yeah. I now invite Mr. Chalsani to present a memento on behalf of North-South Foundation to Mr. Ramchandra. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Chalsani. Thank you, Mr. Ramchandra. I now take the privilege of inviting Mr. Ganesh Dasari on stage, who will talk to us about scholarships in India.
Okay, good evening. Can I have your attention, please? Okay, my name is Ganesh Dasari. I am the NSF scholarships coordinator in the US. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things NSF does in terms of scholarships in India. So as you all know, I mean, NSF does an amazing job in conducting academic competitions in the US. But you don't hear much often, but also it does an amazing job in giving scholarships to the needy kids in India. So I wanted to share some of the details with that. So the chart there you may not be able to see there, but a couple of things that I want to highlight. It's not 1 year, it's not 2 years, it's decades of history here giving scholarships to the needy students by North-South Foundation in India. At its peak, we were able to give about 2,500 scholarships, and the last 4 years, we are at about 1,500 scholarships. This is like 1,500 families supported, and then the whole effect of it. In terms of numbers, if you're like, this is about almost 3 crores rupees, or in dollars, it's like 400,000 US dollars every year consistently. That's what it's given. Unless you hear these numbers, you don't realize what this organization does in India. So I just wanted to share a few more details. Every year, a simple flyer, like what you see on the screen, goes out to various institutes through what we call the chapter coordinators in India. And that news spreads like fire, and we get many, many applications. And all these applications are processed with a very strict criteria that we have. I mean, it's pretty simple. They have to be academically top candidates, and they should be financially needy students. And with those two simple criteria, we select candidates and then support them. I just wanted to share some of the images that you see. And what you see on the screen are future engineers, future doctors, future scientists. They come from extremely poor background. And somehow they made it, competed with the students with all the resources and able to compete with them and then get into one of the schools. So one of the criteria that we do here is they have to get an admission into one of the schools. And the people on the screen, what you see here is actually they made it to a very good school in spite of their hardships. So this is where the NSF supports.
Audience, unless everybody is quiet, we are not going to proceed further. We need some decorum in the room, please. Please respect the person who's speaking and who has taken time to bring all this information and who's presenting it to you. Imagine yourself on stage, and please maintain silence. Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. So as you heard from the previous speaker, so NSF is also collaborating with Navodaya schools, and where we are actually helping students in terms of academic excellence. So this is not only the monetary support, but we are also working on the scholarships. Next one. So how can you help? I mean, you're already helping here. So your kid is here, and that's a big help. Thank you. But if you have a moment, I would like you to ask for a couple of things. One is, I would like you to be the ambassador for NSF scholarships. We want to spread the word about NSF scholarships to the people that you know back in India. So a few things that you can do. One is, you can download the flyer that I showed in the previous slide. That's a PDF document. You can easily get it from the North-South Foundation website. And then please send it to the college that you come from. Ask them to announce them in their college. And once they see that, they can actually apply. This is online. The whole process is online. They can do it. The second thing, if you know some personally, I mean, when we all go to India, we get various requests. If you know someone personally who may benefit from these scholarships, please share with them. The third thing that you could do is, if you know an organization who is working with the poor kids, and if you happen to know them, please send this, just a simple one page to them, and then it spreads like a fire. So that's how we can essentially increase the scholarship awareness back in India, and we can find more needy students and help them. Mr. Ramchandra, I have a special request for you. So if you can actually spread this, the PDF document, all the 600 schools that have all the students who are leaving the 12th grade, if they have this document, if they can apply, I think we will be able to support. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ganesh Dasari. I deem it a great privilege to welcome our North-South Foundation founder and an epitome of perfection, Dr. Ratnam Chitturi, to grace the stage.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Are you ready? Did you have a good day? Good, good. Okay. We'll go through a quick presentation, a few slides I would like to share, and then move on. Full screen. Full screen. Full screen. Okay. Next, please. Okay, this is for, as you know, North-South Foundation is run by volunteers, all volunteers. Nobody gets paid, not even a penny. We don't have a payroll. We don't have W-2s, right? We don't file any IRS taxes. It's run by volunteers. So we said we have some beliefs. When you're a volunteer, what do we believe in? Our core beliefs are there is goodness in every human being. The true test of goodness is doing good for others. We do good to ourselves. We do good to our family. We do good for children. But we should do good for others outside the family. Right? That's important. And while you're doing good, be the best you can be in doing good. That's important, very important. And collective goodness, that's what we do at North-South Foundation. It's a collective goodness can improve the well-being and redress the suffering in society. Right? And then the last one is an experiment. North-South Foundation is an experiment that volunteer and organizations without payroll can sustain, grow, and be relevant. And it is, you can summarize in one sentence, common goodness for common good. Next, please. Yeah. Here I copied, I don't mind copying from the internet, pearls of wisdom. For volunteers, work for a cause, not for applause. Live life to express, not to impress. Don't strive to make your presence noticed, but just make your absence felt. Right? And we as volunteers, we should strive for these above things. And the journey began 29 years ago, in 1989, with giving scholarships. Ganesh went through that, so I'm just quickly go through it and not belabor, because he already did that. This I would like to go. You all know this man, Bill Gates. He said, the best and the brightest students shouldn't be denied access to higher education simply because they can't afford it. And over the years, 20,000 scholarships were distributed. 20,000. It's not a small number. And we have chapters all over India, about 25 chapters. And this is an award function where the children receive the scholarship. We also encourage the children to talk. And also we ask them to take an oath. One of the oath, we ask them, when they graduate, when they get a job, help another person, just like they were helped. Right? That's the oath they take. Nice picture they take at the ceremony. The next phase started 1993. Here, children, these are the things we believe, okay? Please listen carefully. Every child is a winner. There's nothing a child cannot do. Even an ordinary child can do extraordinary things. You will see that. It is never too young or too late to learn. Here, the children over the last 26 years, 190,000 contestants got benefited. 190,000, right? It's not a small number. No. And these are the chapters all over the country, about 90 chapters. And we try to engage parents. We do some of these things you don't know, you know. Some of the things you may not know, they're free. We have orientation sessions. We have info sessions by each subject. And we have programs like structured learning. We have documents. So what you can do with your child each week, it gives you what things to give as homework or study to your child. And we have workshops in most of the subjects. We have spelling, public speaking. We had one time geography, math B. We also have college admissions planning. And then we have science and online coaching. This is very important. How many of you know about online coaching? Can you raise your hands? Okay. Good, thank you. There are a lot of others don't know. Please look at the website. We're going to start the registration soon. Very soon, very soon. So you will get an email. Please look at the email and join, take up the program online coaching. And we have a math, geography, science, SAT, ACT. We also have universal values, a life skills program. Life skills. Did any of you participate in the workshop in the conference building? Can you raise your hands? One. More? Okay, we have workshops going on today and tomorrow. Please participate in those workshops. It's conference building for children. Sometimes children come in and say, you know, I'm not confident, right? So this will explain it. And also computer science. Okay, now sometimes people ask, you've been doing this thing for 26 years, what is it that you can show, right? You know, we can go big numbers, we can all, brag, but the only way you can measure is how the world looks at it, right? So when the children go to major leagues, and the North-South Foundation is a minor league, and when you go to major league, how well our children do. Okay, I'll give you one example. Script spelling bee, we all know. 11 million children participate in script spelling bee. Of the 11 million children, only 1,000 are North-South Foundation children at the school level, right? They go up. And that represents 0.01%, 0.01%. That means the odds of winning is 1 in 10,000. Children, if you're in math, right, the odds are 1 in 10,000, which means it's like a lottery. Getting a lottery, you buy a lottery ticket, right? It's very hard to get a winning ticket, right? Yet, for the last 11 years, every year, starting with 2008, 9, every year, there's no gap. Every year, North-South Foundation children became the champions. It's like a... So the credit goes to the children and the parents who are motivating and the community. Indian American community coming together, providing the volunteer resources, make it happen. And the odds, I calculated the odds. Those of you who are math-oriented, the odds of winning 11 years in a row is 144 zeros. 144 zeros. And the number, if you want a language, English word, that's 100 tridecillions. 100 tridecillions. You can Google it and get that. And to understand this number, the number of planets in the entire universe, is less than this number. Yet, they did it. Right? They did it. Yeah. So every one of you can do it, right? You can do it. And here is in the scripts 2018, 16 kids went to East. How many of you watched Eastpan script spelling bee? Can you raise your hands? Okay. You should watch next year. All of you should watch. It is a wonderful movie you will ever see. Beyond the Indian movies that you watch. It's the best thing that I watched for 2 hours. Incredible. And the 16 kids went there to the stage. Of the 16 kids, 10 kids, the picture that you see here, they are North-South Foundation children. Of the 16, the 10 of them are North-South Foundation children. Right? Amazing, amazing. In National Geographic B, 7 years in a row. Amazing feat. And the top 10 that went into National Geographic B, if you watched it, 7 of them are North-South Foundation children. The final top 10 that went to the TV, they're North-South Foundation children. So you did it, right? As a community, your children. You did that. You have to keep it up. You have to remember that. That's what should give you the confidence in saying, I can do it. The other kid do it. Why can't I do it? You can do that. And International Math Olympiad, Science Bowls, Math Counts, History B, unbelievable. The next one, we call Super Bowls, right? We all know sports Super Bowls. And North-South Foundation children, they won 8 Super Bowls in 2018. Can you imagine? 2018, 8 Super Bowls. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Different subjects. Okay. So the children get a chance to shake hands with the president. Nice. And Karthik, in 2018, he got a chance to shake hands with Bill Clinton, former president. Okay, now people ask, what is the secret? What is the secret for all this? Okay, you all know that Thomas Jefferson was a genius. People knew he was a genius, And he knew people thought he was genius. So they asked him, what is the secret of genius? And he said, genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration, right? I'll take you one example. Can you play tennis without sweating? Children, can you play tennis without sweating? Right. Same thing is academics. You have to work hard, you have to sweat. Then you get there, right? So that's the secret. And here is what we did is data mining, right? Today, everybody talks about going to the database, doing analysis, the facts. We did that. We have a database, and we went to research it, and then what it shows, if a child comes to North-South from kindergarten through 8th grade every year, and they're assured they will be in the top 10 ranks in this contest, the one you're in, finals, right? Remember that. If you start with first, kindergarten, stay every year, come every year, study hard, you'll be assured in the top 10, right? That's the secret. Now, what we did was, these top 10, we did a survey. We said, we want to find out. What do you do? What do you study, right? Parents ask, children ask, what do you study? We asked I'll give some examples. For math, this MB1, MB2, which is grade 1 through grade 5, I'm sorry. And when we asked them, these high achievers, top 10, what did you study? The number one was Singapore math books. How many of you bought Singapore math book? Children, can raise your hands. Okay, we need more hands. Parents, you buy the books. You buy the books and give it to your children, and they practice them. Practice makes perfect. So then we asked them, high achievers, how much time do you spend extra? People ask, how much time do you spend? So we asked them how much time extra you do every week, right? And they said about close to 20%, 15-20% said they spent more than 10 hours a week extra, right? More than 10 hours a week extra. And about 30% said 6 to 10 hours a week, right? And the rest of them said less than 5 hours a week, right? So this is the actual data that we got from the parents of children who got top 10 ranks, right? So it's all there, real data. So you just follow that, right? You just follow the path. Right? And in your B book, this data was given, also all other subjects. Please read that carefully. And this is science. Okay, in science we asked, okay, what do you study? The high achievers. They said, Science A Closer Look. These are published by McGraw-Hill, right? Macmillan, McGraw-Hill. Each grade, they will say, Science A Closer Look, grade 1, 2, and 3. Children, how many of you saw, today you went through science. How many of you read those books? Raise your hand. Good, good. We need more. We need more. You insist your parents, right? You tell them you will forego birthday gifts. Just buy that book, okay? Are you going to insist your parents to buy those books? Are you? Right. Good. Okay. We also, have universal values. We believe in excellence and values, so we have a program, online coaching. Please join that. And we have a lot of do-good opportunities to help North-South Foundation or communities that you're in. I'm not going to go through it. We have a lot of options there. And here is we call a ambassador program for North-South Foundation. The children, when they go to India, pick a school, then you teach children. You engage children, whether it's English, math, science, whatever you like, interact with them. Here is an example. That kid in the middle, tall kid, okay, he got together with all the children there for a week and interacted with them, had a picture taken. Wonderful experience he had, interacting with the children. And the children there like it. They like somebody to come here and interact with them. So what we need is a holistic education. And I'm not going to go through this. This we don't have time. What Gandhi said about, destiny and values and all that. You can Google it, get that. Thank you very much for listening to me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chitturi. I now request our honorable speaker, keynote speaker, Dr. Bill Drayton, on stage. And I request Dr. Chitturi to say a few words and introduce Dr. Bill Drayton.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, let me go through. Yeah, go to the. You have to go next one, right? Where is that? Do you know where?
You know where it is?
That's what I'm asking. Or that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Can we get it here? Can I get here or not? Get it. Yeah, put the switch. Okay. Is it okay to stand? Yes. Sit down. Sorry, sit down. Okay. Dr. Bill Drayton was asked to come early. Okay, so I'm going to say a few words. Even if he's embarrassed, it's okay. He will forgive me. Okay. Now I want to ask some quiz. Okay. Those of you who know this man, raise your hands. What is his name? What is his name? Okay. Those of you who didn't know, how about this one? Do you know him? Okay. What he said was, I have to come to loot you with love. If you have 4 sons, consider me as the 5th son and give my share. So he asked the landowners to give up 1/6 of the land, give it to poor people, right? If you have a land, you don't want to give up, right? For thousands of years, people like land. They hold on to it, just like your home, right? But he went for 13 years, he walked village to village, village to village, and people gave land. People, not everybody, but people did give land. He did get thousands and thousands of acres. He gave it to poor people. This happened in the 1960s and 70s, right? And if you please Google it and read about him. It's a wonderful story. Actually, it is the only story that I have ever heard in the entire world where a man was able to go to the landowners, give up their land. Nobody does. And Dr. Bill Drayton had an opportunity to meet with Vinoba Bhave, walk with him to the villages, right, which made a deep impression on him. Deep impression on him. And long before his trip to India to meet Vinoba Bhave, he studied India. When he goes to the library, you're curious, he started reading books about India. He was impressed. Right? Then he went, the empathy, curiosity, and passion to bring change made a difference, defined his life. He gave his life for the last 35 years. Unbelievable. Last 35 years. And he founded Ashoka Table while he was studying undergraduate at Harvard. He found Ashoka Table. Then when he studied law at Yale Law School, he founded Yale Legislative Services. Right? And he worked for McKinsey & Company. How many of you know McKinsey? Oh, more of you should know. Go to Google and say McKinsey & Company. It's the world's leading management consulting company. Right? Wonderful. Right? For 10 years he worked there. He also worked as an assistant EPA administrator under former President Carter. How many of you know President Carter or have heard of him? Good, good. More of you need to know. He's still doing social work now. After he left from the presidency, he's doing a lot of good work, So Dr. Drayton, when he was at EPA, how many of you know climate, are you familiar with climate change? Carbon trading, carbon footprint. How many of you know? Good, good, good. And the man behind that created it, popularized it, today it's mainstream, is Dr. Bill Drayton. He founded Ashoka in 1980, and he himself got a, what you call, social entrepreneur fellowship from MacArthur Foundation. Okay? Then with that money, he gave money to one social entrepreneur, the first one in India he gave, 1982, 83, that time period. Since then, Ashoka funded 4,000 Ashoka Fellows. Ashoka Fellows are social entrepreneurs. You know, you heard about business entrepreneurs, right? They give you venture capital, startup money, and all that. But social entrepreneurs, nobody gives money. But Dr. Bill Drayton chose to do that, chose to say, encourage social entrepreneurs to bring social change, right? And about 400 of them are in India. But 400 Ashoka Fellows are in India. Right? And Ashoka Fellows bring big systems change to the world's most urgent social challenges. And also over half of them change, whatever they change, had national implications, national policy implications. Okay, here is an Ashoka Fellow. Please, Ashoka Fellow, activist, labor, you know, he wanted to eliminate child labor. Kailash Satyarthi, Ashoka Fellow, he won Nobel Prize. How many of you know that? He won a Nobel Prize. Incredible, incredible. So Dr. Drayton won a prestigious Prince of Astoria Award for doing work, encouraging social entrepreneurs, right? And he popularized the word social entrepreneurs throughout the world. And the next one is, he likes to create, he came here today to create and spread everyone a change maker, you know, create their world. And his dream is to create a youth change maker. You're all youth, right? How many of you are teenagers? Can you raise your hand? 13 and above. Can you raise, children? 13 years old and above. How many of you? But you will be, okay. You will be, so you can be a change maker, right? And so I hope the Lord will grace that Dr. Drayton will go from Spanish Nobel to Swedish Nobel. With that, welcome Dr. Bill Drayton.
Thank you so much. You are just the best. So, Rotnam just made my life a lot easier. Well, I can't pull this thing out of here. Okay. So, Rotnam just made my life a lot easier. But I have a very simple message. Every adult here, and certainly every young person here, has to be a change maker. Because we now live in a world where everything is changing faster and faster. That's just the new reality. And if you play the old game, it's like, I'm great at baseball, but the game is now chess. That doesn't work. Rotnam is a perfect example of someone who gave himself permission to have a dream, and he invited all of you to be part of his team of teams, building this amazing movement. That's what a change maker is. And if you think about it, this is not astrophysics, but it's values, giving yourself permission to cause a change, and then being very, very persistent and drawing in others. So I'd like to, if I could, share with you. Oh, that's much better. Can we get the video? No, but can we get the video, please? Okay. So here is a story, which I hope is going to come soon, that is very relevant for you. You can do this.
I always knew that I wanted to make a difference in the world. My mom always instilled in me and my sister the values that community involvement is an obligation. It's not just something you do for fun or for community service. There's a big problem of failed foreign aid. So I began to read up on development and why all of this $1 trillion of foreign aid has failed. And the reason for this oftentimes is because development projects are not designed with and for the beneficiaries, so they aren't involved in implementing them or in maintaining them. I figured what better resource than this untapped potential of developing communities' youth to be the drivers of change in their communities. We know that young people bring this fresh creative outlook, and we know that they have this insight into their communities, so we're basically allowing community members to speak for their own problems and propose their own solutions and actually be involved in implementing them. My name is Mihika. I am 15 years old and from San Jose, California, and I am the founder of IANA International. Our program is the Youth Innovation Lab. It's a week-long program dedicated to inspiring the next generation of leaders in developing countries. We've been able to bring books to 1,000 children through a mobile library model. We've increased school attendance in a rural village in Tanzania because this young girl implemented her wash station idea, and the kids started washing their hands, they stopped getting sick as much, and then they were able to attend school more frequently. There's these high school dropout girls who were previously looked at as having absolutely no future. Young people in their community saw that these girls were not being taken care of and designed a program that would allow them not only to get the internal mental health counseling they needed, but also back on their feet through computer science training. We have a team that works on marketing, on curriculum development, and social media, all of these different areas. I think if we lived in an everyone a change maker world, then we would start to see not just short-term, handout initiatives, but we would start to see real systemic changes in our society and in the problems that are holding some people back. The power is yours to change your world.
So everyone here can do what Mihika is doing. She gave herself permission to see a big problem, and she said, that's not bigger than me, I can fix that, and she's doing that. Now, If you do that, you're going to have what she has. She has her power for life. She has changed her world. She's brought a whole group of other kids along with her. Their lives are changed. She's never going to be afraid of anything. Please give me a problem, and I'll form a team and fix it. Now, she knows that the world is always going to want her because she has the skill that the world needs. No, if you study to be a bank officer, those jobs are going away very quickly. They're basically gone already. It's not about learning a skill and repeating it for life. That was the system until very recently, and for centuries before. That's gone. Those skills do not have a half-life worth counting. But this skill, the change maker skill, is the core skill. It's very sophisticated. You've got to have cognitive empathy. I feel your pain, I think about it together, so that you can understand the world and see new possibilities. The rules don't cover you anymore. You can't be a good person by diligently following the rules. They aren't there. The world is changing too fast. You have to have these skills. So I'd like to ask us to step back and recognize that this is a very fundamental change that's happened. It's already happened. Since 1700, the rate of change and the degree and extent of interconnection have been going up exponentially. That's a fact. You don't get to choose that. And the demand for repetition is plunging downward. Those jobs are going away. That's also a fact. So the old system and the way most schools are still structured is about learning something that you then repeat for life. It doesn't work. What you've got to do, and you've got to help the people you care about. This is true for adults as much as for young people. You've got to become a change maker and help the people around you. Our society is now being divided between the people who are in this game and are successful. We are having a very good time. Everyone in this room has the skills and the values. But lots of other people are not in the game and they don't have the skills and they're not learning them. The people in the game are learning. So this is a new inequality, dividing those who can contribute and those who can't. And every year that inequality gets worse because the people in the game are helping one another get better and better at it as the game speeds up and the others are out. That is leading to several very sad facts. Those who are in the game, their incomes are going up fast. Those who are not are sinking. That's why one part of society is getting wealthier and the other is shrinking everywhere in the world. It's not something peculiar to one country. The us versus them politics, it's the same thing. The people who are in the game are doing fine, but the people who aren't, we're telling them, go away. We don't need you. It's your fault. And by the way, your kids don't have a future. Well, that makes them crazy and angry. And if we were treated that way, we would feel the same way. So we have a choice. Are we going to have a divided society? Are we going to tolerate that? Is that ethically okay? And I'm sure everyone here says the answer is no. But we've got to work to make sure that everyone, not just us, but everyone, has the skills, the ability, so that they can contribute. And that's why we all have to make, I believe, a commitment that everyone a giver, everyone powerful, and therefore everyone a change maker. Now that's something the North-South Foundation has always stood for. That's what Ashoka is about. And so I look forward to getting to know more of this amazing community and our working together. And huge thanks to those who are building this movement.
Mr. Bill. Mr. I request Dr. Chitturi to come and present a memento on behalf of North-South Foundation.
Yeah, on behalf of my organization, also, I wanted to present one memento to Dr. Grayton. I take this opportunity to present a small memento to Dr. Ratnam. All of you know that God listens to the prayer which is standing on 3 tripods: Dana, Drishti, and Diksha. 1988, he started the first one. 2013, he started this. 93, he started the second one. 2013, he started the third one. So all the 3 are perfectly placed in his prayers. So God definitely very carefully listens to his prayers. I would like to present a memento from my organization. This is brought on the occasion of 150 years of Gandhi. There's a small memento. With the request that he would carry the prayers for Navodaya too. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for that, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Bill. Thank you, Ratnam. Thank you, Mr. Ramchandra. That was very thoughtful of you. So, are we all ready for the next set of awards? So, I think all of us forgot the rules that we discussed. So let's go over the rules one more time. Parents, please go to the gallery or take pictures from behind. Our volunteers are taking photographs, so please do not block the aisles. Leave some space for the kids to walk out and walk in. May I request parents to move back? And we will not begin the award ceremony till everybody is settled down and quiet. Meanwhile, I request Junior Science B finalists to line up very quietly. The ranks will not be announced till there is a pin drop silence in the audience. Can you move? You will not come in the photo. Can you all shift a little to the left? కొంచెం ఇక్కడ ఫోటోలో రారు వీళ్ళు. Yeah. Shorter kids, little kids, can you come to the front, please? You go and sit in the front. Go and sit in the front. Go and sit in the front. Shorter kids, come and sit in the front. Go that side, otherwise you will not come in the photo. Go that side. I repeat, I will not announce the ranks till there is a pin drop silence in the room. Come to the front and sit there. Shorter kids, come to the front. Okay, look at the front. Are we done with the photo? Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Can you all now stand up and move back so that I can announce the ranks? Thank you. Huh?
Start announcing.
Oh, shit. మీరు ఇచ్చేస్తారా?
You want me to give? Okay. Okay. Come on. Start announcing.
I request Mr. Sai Rachakonda to distribute the Junior Science B Awards. So we are going to announce top 10 ranks. 10th position is Rohan Vedant Rajesh. Ninth position, Pranav Anand. Eighth position, Vihan Chirag Parikh. Seventh position, Arnav Chaube. Arnav Chaube. Sixth position, Arya Mitra. Arya Mitra. Fifth position, Anish Kodali. Can you all step back, kids? Step back. Yeah, thank you. Anish Kodali. 5th position. 4th position, Siddharth Kakumanu. 3rd position, Tarun Kumar Venkatesh. 2nd position, Ishi Devesh Behra. Kids, can you move back? No peeking. The champ for Junior Science B is Bhavya Dash. Bhavya Dash. Now we'll do a group photo with all the top rankers. While these kids, can you exit from that side? Start exiting. Done. You know, you have... Kids, can you exit the stage? Parents, can we please be quiet so that we can continue with the next awards? We will now proceed to Intermediate Science B. Intermediate Science B finalists, can you please come to the stage? Intermediate Science B finalists, please come up on stage. Parents, please be quiet. I told. I announced. Please, again a reminder, can you not crowd? I did, I know. Can you please go to the top floor, the gallery, to take pictures? Yeah. See, if you don't leave space for the kids to come up on stage, we will have to keep delaying the awards distribution.
other side, go to the other side. Everybody move back. మీరే మిమ్మల్ని పిలిచేసి ఇప్పుడు ఈయన ఉన్నారా ఆడియన్స్లో గోకుల్ ఒకరికి ఎవరు చెప్పాలి ఇది మధుశాలిని ఆవిడ వచ్చారా ఎవరున్నారు హూ కెన్ గివ్ ఒకరికి ఇప్పుడు స్పెల్లింగ్ అండ్ ఒకరికి అవార్డ్స్ కావాలి
Did we do spelling yet?
Can you all please be quiet? We are going to announce the awards now. Silence, please.
Announce the don't take that long. We have to vacate this place.
Okay.
Please announce.
Okay, I request Mr. Murthy to distribute the Intermediate Science B Awards. 10th position goes to Karthik Venuturi Milli. 9th rank goes to Aryan Sumesh. Can you all step back? Stand up and step back. Kids, can you all stand up and step back? Stand up. Kids. And can you step back? 3 steps back, please. Yeah. 8th rank goes to Kunal Pikle. 7th rank goes to Karthik Srinivas Vedula. Kunal. 6th rank Arush Harsh Goswami. 5th rank Shrikar Poturaju. 4th Shrutodi Goswami. 5th is Shrikar Poturaju. Third, can you all, kids, move back a little, please? Kids, move 2 steps back. All of you, move 2 steps back. Okay. Third rank goes to Rohit Raghavan. Rohit Raghavan. Anybody to pick up Rohit's trophy? Okay. Second rank goes to Sohil Rathi. Sohil Rathi. Now the science champ this evening, intermediate science champ, is Vishnu Mangipudi. Kids, now can you start exiting the stage from that side? Kids, can you start exiting the stage, please? Start exiting from that side in a line.
Did anybody named she's intermediate science.
What do you want?
I wasn't here when
We have నాకు రాలేదు రిజల్ట్స్
నీకేముంటే అవి చెప్పు ఇంకా మొదలు పెట్టేసింది ఇంకా కీప్ క్వైట్ జస్ట్ గో అండ్ డోంట్ గివ్ టైం ఫర్ ఫోటోలు ఇలాంటివి అందుకే నేను చెప్పాను ఇంకొకరు అని చెప్పాను.
Kids, can you please exit the stage? I now invite Junior Vocabulary B finalists to come up on stage. You are.
Are you reading it or am I reading it?
I'll read. You will go there once.
Oh, I distribute the trophies? Okay.
We have to walk fast. Time later. All of them have to walk. Okay, now we start with the. I request Gokul Venkatachalam to come forward and distribute the awards. He was the Scripps National Champion, Spelling Bee Champion in 2015. Give him a big round of applause. Okay. So 10th position goes to Aryana Kaul. Junior Vocabulary B, Aryana Kaul. Can you go to the center, please? Thank you. 9th position, Dhruv Subramanian. 8th position, Chaitra Tumala. Chaitra, go to the center and take the award. After you take the trophy, please wait in the center for the photo, okay? 7th position goes to Srisha Prakir. 6th position goes to Karthik Narsimha Panchangam. Karthik Narsimha Panchangam. 5th position goes to Aditya S. Akare. Aditya S. Akare. Mira. Ananya, somebody come and take the trophies if they are not. The participants do not show up, you take it from them. Huh? Back there.
What am I?
Which one is that? 4th position goes to
one is not there?
No, no, no. We haven't announced yet.
Okay.
Dev Deval Shaha, 4th position. Dev Deval Shaha, 4th position.
The 7th one, can you give it to that kid?
7th position, Srisha Prakir. Go to the center.
Take this too.
Okay. 3rd position goes to Diya Lakshmi Somnali. Diya Lakshmi Somnali. Take it from his hand. 2nd position, Niksha Surendra Reddy. Niksha Surendra Reddy. And the
What's your name, honey?
Okay. And the champion, junior vocabulary B champion for this evening is Ishana Vishwanath. Okay, these kids can start exiting the stage. You stay there for a picture, please.
We have all of them. Okay, we got
Now, I need...
గోకుల్నే ఉండమని చెప్పు. Next time.
I need spelling bee.
ఇంకోటి ఉంది కదా జేబీపీ అయిపోయిందా ఐబీపీ let people line up.
Okay. We have to wait. Meanwhile, can I request?
JVB 5th place మళ్ళీ అనౌన్స్ చేయండి ఈ అబ్బాయి మర్చిపోయి వెళ్ళిపోయాడంట తీసుకోకుండా.
Okay. Junior JVB 5th position.
ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా
లేదా తీసేసి సబ్స్క్రైబ్
జూనియర్స్
ఎప్పుడేగా చేశాను
ఓకే అబ్బాయిని అడుగుదాం ఆ పేరు ఇట్స్ ఓకే వెళ్ళిపోయాడు ఇదిగో
Whoever has a line up heavy.
5th Aditya Akare.
IBB, right?
Intermediate.
Let Gopal stand there. Gopal.
Now, I request intermediate vocabulary B finalists to come up on stage. Intermediate vocabulary B, please.
ఇవన్నీ అయిపోతే తీసేనా
స్పెల్లింగ్ కావాలి ఇంకా స్పెల్లింగ్ రాలేదు నాకు
వస్తుంది ఇవన్నీ తీసేనా
యా ఓకే bring somebody for intermediate vocabulary B finalists, please come up on stage.
Can you go on the other side? Can you go on the other side?
Everybody take 2 steps back, 2 steps back, 2 steps back, 2 steps back. Can you tell them 2 steps back?
స్పెల్లింగ్ పెట్టుకోండి ఇంకా అంతే అన్నీ వచ్చేసాయి.
Okay. The 10th rank for intermediate vocabulary B goes to Richa Juekar.
Can you go all the way to that corner? Thank you. Right there.
Can you go to the center? They will be taking photos, right? 9th rank goes to Ishwar Venkataswamy.
Give it to us.
Eighth rank goes to Abhijay Sai Kodali. Abhijay Sai Kodali. Seventh rank goes to seventh. He didn't. Okay. Snehal Chaudhary. Sixth rank goes to Sarveshram Devi Prasad. Fifth rank goes to Shweta Nidyanand, sorry. Fourth rank goes to Maya Jean Jadhav. Third rank goes to Vayun Venkat Krishna. Second rank goes to Neha Ramya Chelamkuri. Second rank intermediate vocabulary B. First rank, the champion of intermediate vocabulary B is Navneet Murali. Vote of thanks, then juniors. Vote of thanks, then juniors.
Ask them to go back and sit down.
Kids, all of you, can you all get seated? Please. Everybody. Please be seated so that we can commence the last final round of awards. Please be seated and maintain silence.
జూనియరా సీనియరా
ఫస్ట్ vote of thanks చేసేసి then
ఓకే అమ్మా
vote of thanks. Vote of thanks.
ఓకే వాట్ ఇస్ ది నెక్స్ట్ ఐటమ్
Vote of thanks and then spelling bee.
vote of thanks and తర్వాత చెప్పచ్చు లెట్స్ ఫినిష్ ఆన్ ద కిడ్స్
I now request junior spelling bee finalists to come on stage. I request Mr. Ramchandra to come up on stage to distribute the Spelling Bee Awards. The front row of kids, can you please kneel down? Junior spelling bee? Okay, ready, yeah? Walk a second, I'll photo this.
Don't have time.
Okay, now we start announcing the awards. 10th rank goes to Vikram Ganti Gaudar. 9th rank goes to Vikrant Chintana Boina. Eighth rank goes to Vedanti K. Patil. Seventh rank goes to Advait Balakrishnan. Sixth. Huh? Sixth rank Vikram Raju. Fifth rank Chaitra Tummala. Fourth rank goes to Karthik Narsimha Panchangam. Third rank Akash Bukoti. There, Akash. Second rank Grisham Narsimha Paimagam. Grisham Narsimham Paimagam. Today's Junior Spelling Bee champion is Achyut Vinay. Okay, these kids, can you start exiting the stage?
So this is Nihar Janga 2016. Karthik Naimani 2018. They'll do
Nihar Janga, you will give?
Karthik Naimani.
I now request senior spelling bee students to come up on stage. Thank you, Mr. Ramchandra. Yeah. Senior spelling bee finalists, All of you come up on stage. Yeah. So we have...
So we have Nihar Janga, who won the Script Spelling Bee in 2016. And then we have Karthik Nemani, who won the Script Spelling Bee in 2018. They are going to give out the first 10 prizes, okay?
So the 10th rank for Senior Spelling Bee, you want to distribute? Okay. Harini Logan. Tenth rank, Harini Logan. Come, stand there. Just stand there, okay? Harini Logan. Ninth rank, Maitri Kovuru. Maitri Kovuru. 8th rank, Ananya. Ananya. Can you take that? Maitri Kovuru is not here. Take the trophy. Is Maitri here? Okay, give it back. 8th rank, Saharsh Vuppala. Saharsh Vuppala. Nihar. Seventh rank goes to Snehal Chowdhury. Go. Snehal Chowdhury. Sixth rank goes to Nidhi Achanta. Fifth rank goes to Sri Varun Kumar Hatwar. Fourth rank, Pranav Nandakumar. Third rank, Dhyana Mishra. Second rank, Navneet Murali. And the senior spelling bee champion is Abhijay Sai Kodali. Go stand next to the champs. Go for the photo. Okay. Can you all exit the stage from that side? From that side? Thank you. Yeah. I request Mr. Venkat Gottipati to mention a few words, express the vote of thanks.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I know most of you are tired, but I just want to thank, on behalf of North-South Foundation, the parents for bringing your children and all the kids for coming here and participating in all the contests. Thank you so much. And I would also like to thank Mr. A.N. Ramchandra for his work on the Navodaya schools. and for Mr. Drayton on his inspirational speech. Thank you, Mr. Ramchandra. And I would also like to thank Mrs. Madhusharini. She is the main coordinator for us to get the UMD campus. Wherever she is, we give her a very big thank you. Finally, I want to thank all the caterers. Hopefully, you all enjoyed the ice cream, right? Yeah, so thank you for the food and audio video committee, the chapel management, and the facilities management. And last but not the least, I want to thank all the volunteers, all the parent volunteers, the technical judges, the technical coordinators, and all the parents who helped here. Thank you so much.
Excuse me, if anybody has received an intermediate vocabulary B trophy by mistake, please get it back.
What?
They got wrong one.
Which one?
They got a junior instead of intermediate.
Vocabulary B? We corrected it, right? So, maybe
They got junior instead of intermediate.
vocabulary B.
Yeah.
No, because the vocabulary B parent came.
Junior vocabulary, whoever got the second place, can you please come backstage? Junior vocabulary, if you're still here, second place, I think we interchange your trophy with someone else. So if you could stop by backstage, that'll be helpful. We can get you the right trophy. Thank you.